Good evening. Behind me, you may be able to see the beautiful American soil of Alaska, in which I chose to defend. My name is Kelly Jansen. I also go by the name of Staff Sergeant Jansen. I have acquired rank with my name. I have acquired rank by my name by a significant event, an event that changed my life forever. The event, also known as 9/11. I will be discussing how I encountered such this horrific event, the significance that 9/11 had, and what I have learned from this event. I encountered this event when I was in my first period of my freshman year of high school. I did not know this event had happened at the time until I got to my second period class, which was history. When I got to history class, the TV was on, CBS News. I then seen that individuals hijacked American planes and crashed into what is known as the Twin Towers. At that time, we did not know who was at fault. We then came to discover that Iran, Afghanistan, Pakistan, and Iraq were at fault. We didn't know why someone would want to do such a horrific event to such a strong, powerful, united country, the country of America, the country which we produce so many goods to. As school went on, we watched and gathered even more information. Uh, Roughly about an hour, another plane was hijacked and crashed into the Pentagon. A few days later, there were several cars lined up at the gas station. Uh, a line, a line that seemed forever. I'm from a town of 2,000, and everyone at that point seemed to have a need for gas. They didn't know what would happen or what this significant event would cause, but I do know it had a significant impact on my life, and it still does today. The significant impact, the biggest impact that it had on my life, was it helped me reach my calling. I I realized my calling about 8 months later when my grandpa, who was an army vet, was on his last few breaths fighting lung cancer. He often talked about army times and what he had done, and that's when I realized my calling, that I wanted to follow in his footsteps, that I wanted to defend our home front, and I wanted to defend America, and I wanted to get back at those terrorists who caused such a horrific, terrible event known as 9/11. So then I joined the Air Force, and I am still in the Air Force today. I have done 3 tours, one in Iraq and 2 in Afghanistan. The significant event caused me to mature, to become strong, and to overcome and face death a few times in my life. I've learned to become strong, and I've learned to depend on others. This horrific event had a big impact on oil and gas prices as well. Oil and gas prices are nearly triple what they were before the event. Gas is important because we need fuel for vehicles, for buses, for trains, for planes. Many a times we need them to go see our family during the holidays. We also need oil. We need oil to fuel houses. This significant event mainly caused a very, very big national debt, a debt that will be very hard to pay back. It also caused jobs. It caused jobs in the military. A couple branches doubled, and the Army nearly quadrupled in size. It also increased security. TSA, which now takes a lot longer to uh, to get to the gates, to get to where you're going when you fly. So this had a drastic impact in the world today and on my career. But what I've learned is it's amazing how just a few individuals could change the world today. But America is a strong united force, a force that remained calm, a force that fought together and became one. We now have a we now 9/11 is now a national holiday, a holiday where we can remember those who are in the Twin Towers and to remember those firefighters who fought to save lives. But I do know that this impact had such a significant event for the good and for the bad, for mainly bad, but we came together and we fought as one, and it created many of jobs today, and which helped our economy. But I hope that our children never have to face such a significant event, an event like 9/11.